Oh, shit.
As St. Ignatius wins the opening faceoff, and playoff hockey is underway here at American Heartland Ice Arena. Thanks for joining us here on this Saturday evening from Lincolnwood. Marty McCauley in his first career high school hockey playoff game. Now back for Blake Hoffer. Hoffer gave it to Tutsius. Alex Tutsius with a long stretch pass. They couldn't connect with anyone, and he'll chase it back. Wyatt Sherwood now down below the goal line. He couldn't get it out past Kieran Ryan, who gets taken down, and now it'll be grabbed and dumped down to the corner. That one by Max Meyer of St. Ignatius, and out to neutral ice it goes. Here comes Blake Hoffer. He'll try and chip this one into the zone. It's grabbed by the Wolfpack and out to neutral ice. Nick Ventura dumps it in. We have a rematch between the pipes on both sides. Ethan Laughlin for the St. Ignatius Wolfpack. A 10-7-1 record, 2.6 goals against average, and a .910 save percentage for number 50 in white. For the Titans, it'll be Eli Kamens, 19-6-1 in the regular season, 2.92 goals against average. As this one goes off the post, no, it's a goal. The ref points to the net. As that one went in and out in a hurry, and that was hard to tell in real time. But it'll be St. Ignatius striking first, and that is Colin Chinland.
You know, that's a very odd thing. They're going to meet at the center line to talk this over, because there's really no way you could have put that puck in to the right side of the net and have it come out that fast to the right corner of the rink. There's just no way that that could have happened. I think that that hit the post, and it should remain 0-0. 4 of the refs are meeting at the center ice, and they're going to discuss this.
And it's a goal. They point to center ice to indicate it. And Jim Philbin wants an explanation at the Titan bench.
So if you look at the net, Dylan, and you cut it into halves, right, the right-hand side, the puck went in the right-hand side, yet it deflected into the right-hand corner. Right, and you know, and we should actually have a replay here, and so there's just no way that that could possibly happen. I think that's physics, right? Our physics class.
So, of course, in high school hockey, there's no such thing as a coach's challenge, even though we do have film here. And this is where, if the SHL Network was here and they had their behind the net cams, we would have had a much better idea. But whether that puck went in or not, the goal stands, and Colin Chinland scores on the first shot of the game by either team. Just 23 seconds into the hockey game, and the Titans will have to come back. No call there, as Monaghan will dump this one down. GBS and St. Ignatius are first and second in terms of goal differential in the first period among SHL teams. St. Ignatius surpassed the Titans, who were in first place in that stat category for a while. GBS has scored at least one first period goal in 15 of their last 18 games. But they didn't score in the first period against St. Ignatius either time they played them in the month of January.
Yeah, St. Ignatius took a 2-0 lead. Ultimately, they had a 3-1 lead, and then won the game 4-3.
Now here comes the Wolfpack. Into the zone, Sam Reef. Lost the puck, got it back. Reef, then taken away. Here's Jeremy. Sokol looking to punch this one out. It'll be taken by Weller. He will get it out to the neutral zone. Jackson Bossert goes cross ice. Egan Ryan will dump it in. This one bounces around the boards, comes to Aiden Weller, who gets it to Adam Sokol. By the way, Matthew Bergamini currently on the ice for the Titans. He is playing in his first game in a while after missing some time. So good to see Bergamini back in the Titans at full strength here for game one of the playoffs. Couldn't have come at a better time.
Tiernan Ryan just said hello to Sokol along the boards with a big, big hit. letting him know he's here to play.
Hoffer got it to McCauley. He shoots it, and that sails high of the net. Not sure if Charlie Reef got a stick in the way, but it goes out of play. And the Titans will have an attacking zone face-off. 1-0 to the Pack and 1-0 in shots as well.
So our top line's going to come on the ice for this face-off in the offensive zone.
Sherwood takes a shot off the face-off. That one goes wide of the net. Now out to the neutral zone. Freemuth will dump this one back in. And it's grabbed by Charlie Reef. Here comes Reef. Got it ahead. And that's an icing. And, you know, John, just by the looks of it, and we just saw this team on Tuesday of this last week. This St. Ignatius team, just the speed and intensity they're playing at in this first 2.5 minutes here of this game is very noticeable compared to how they played on Tuesday.
Well, and I think that they're psyched that they won the game, and they're trying to, you know, build off of that, come in here with a lot of confidence and say, hey, okay, we did it. Let's go get them. Let's go get them right from the get-go.
That's a really good point by you, John, as this shot by Sherwood goes into the glove. As out of all 4 quarterfinal matchups in the SHL, this is the only one where the lower seeded team took 2 out of 3 against their opponent in the regular season. St. Ignatius won 2 of the 3 matchups in the regular season against the Titans. So they match up well against each other, and even the Titans win was 5-3. It was close. I believe there's an empty netter in there. Tiernan Ryan dangling center to, here's a backhand shot, and they score. Michael Hollop.
That was a bang-bang play at the blue line that put St. Ignatius in on a 2-on-1, and ultimately St. Ignatius just a quick deke on Kamens, and he just tapped it into a backhanded open net. I think that was Michael Hollop, who has the 3rd most points on this team. So he's an offensive-minded person, and he's looked pretty happy on that one.
So GBS has work to do. They're down 2-0. They were down 2-0 2 nights ago against Stevenson. Came back to win that game, 5-4 in overtime. AJ Kulikowski will chip this one in. Lachlan down behind his net. He'll play it to the near side. Artie McCauley, right point, takes a shot. Blockered away by Lachlan. As there's an icing by St. Ignatius. And John, this is the 3 seed versus the 7 seed. Or pardon me, 3 seed versus the 6 seed. There's been a little bit of a curse in the last 2 years in the SHL. In 2023 and 2022, the 6-seeded team beat the 3-seeded team in the quarterfinals, and St. Ignatius is looking to keep that streak alive.
Well, if GBS was hoping for a different start, they're not getting it. I mean, a couple offensive zone faceoffs here, which could help if they can win those draws. But you know, here we are once again, 2 in the hole.
So St. Ignatius with 2 goals here in the first period have now made it multiple first period goals in 6 of their last 8 games in the SHL. And we still have 12:20 to go in the first period.
Well, I think that's a good thing for GBS.
Heidkamp out to neutral ice. Vergamini over to Weller, who dumps it down. Adam Sokol chases after it, and he fan on his shot. He had a one-on-one with Lachlan, but it was a bang-bang play. And here come the Wolfpack through neutral ice. Heidkamp will dump it down behind Winger's goal line. Pierce Davidson picks it up to play it out into the boards, and Aiden Weller. Francis Dunley gets it across. Here's a shot, save made by Kamens. Rebound He covers it up, and that'll stop play with 11:30 to go in the first period. Ignatius leads 2-0. Shots on goal favor them 3-1.
Well, if Kamens wasn't awake, he's awake now. That was a great shot by Ignatius for the point, but Kamens made the first initial stop. The shot was so hard that he gave up a rebound, but he made the rebound save too. So he seems like his eyes are clear and he might be ready to go here.
Dylan Ward and John Ward with you on the call today. Game 1 of the SHL quarterfinals. This is not a one and done. This is a best 2 out of 3 series. Game 1 here tonight, right now, and game 2 will be tomorrow at 3:50 p.m. The teams will trade benches, and St. Ignatius will be the designated home team. If we require a third game, that'll be next week at the Glenview Ice Center, date and time to be determined. It's delayed offsides, and the Titans get it out to neutral ice to nullify that. Francis Dunley slides it across. Max Meyer, now Michael Hollop. Meyer gets back to it. Freemuth sticks it away, and out to neutral ice it goes. Charlie Reef got it to Tiernan Ryan. Ryan down the left wing. Sent up high, here's a shot, and a big save by Kamens. Rebound, he made another stop. Puck's not frozen yet. Finally, the Titans find it and clear it all the way down. And they don't mind an icing at all.
Hey, that was Kamens' best 1-2 save tonight. Man, it's getting crowded down there. The shot from the point literally went through about 3 players' legs, and then boom, all of a sudden it was right on top of Kamens. He made the initial stop, and then the sticks were flying for the rebound, and he was able to move that around until the GBS player cleared the zone.
Well, I've been here for the first 2 games of the day, New Trier versus York and Loyola versus Lake Forest, and I gotta say, this game so far is certainly the loudest American Heartland Ice Arena has been so far. Here's a great pass, Wyatt Sherwood on a breakaway, but the puck poked off his stick by Charlie Reef. Now Tiernan Ryan will circle back in his own zone. Ryan dangling. Ryan over the blue line. Ryan left it. Here's a pass across, but nobody there. Blake Hoffer was, and he'll come the other way. Hoffer will knock this into the zone. It bounces off the end boards. Zach Freemuth sent it up high. Here's Tootsius to the net, and that one deflected out of there. Sherwood up to McCauley. Marty McCauley broke his stick with the shot as this one's poked ahead, and here comes Michael Hollop. Hollop got it down low. Here's Jackson Steinlauf. He tried a centering pass, but that one in the skates of Wyatt Sherwood. And Eli Kamens puts a glove on top of the puck. And you know what, John? The difference between regular season hockey and playoff hockey in terms of the competitiveness and intensity of the game is seriously night and day.
Yeah, you can really, really feel it. It's palpable. 2 great defensive plays, one by St. Ignatius, one by GBS, both preventing breakaways. Ours was by Tootsius. Man, what a great play that he made to keep that St. Ignatius player from coming in all alone.
9:15 to go first period. Ignatius leads shots 5-2. Here's a shot blocked by Stevens, and Kulikowski out to neutral ice. AJ Kulikowski over the line, taken away by the Wolfpack. Ryder Nardella. Now Stevens pokes it free, looked to get it up to Mulvey, but that's intercepted by Haynes. And now here comes Steinlauf into the zone, and Vanderplug right on top of him to steal the puck away from his stick. Now Ventura left it for Stevens. Will Stevens over the line, down the right wing side, threw it to the net, turned away by Ethan Lachlan. Now Marty McCauley in his own zone. McCauley out to the neutral zone. That'll be picked up by Ryder Nardella, given up to Sokol. Adam Sokol over the line, left side. Sokol down below the goal line, puts on the brakes to keep the puck. Vanderplug looked to send it up high, but that's taken away by Chinlin. Colin Chinlin, who scored the game's first goal, centered it, looking for Steinlauf, and then this shot goes high off a deflection. Pierce Davidson across. And the puck will be taken by Danny Heidkamp and out to neutral ice. Adam Sokol chips it down. Here's Jimmy Doherty. Kept alive by Weller left point. He will send it down. Lachlan out of his net. He settles it down, and Davidson nearly intercepted it. He could have had a good chance on net as Lachlan was out of position. Sokol down low, taken away by Dunley. He'll get it to Doherty. And out to neutral ice, right back in. Adam Sokol.
Hand pass.
Yep.
Sorry.
Good call as the linesman was making the signal, so that'll stop play, and the Titans rush into the zone halted with 7:18 to go in the first.
Don't want to talk over you, Dylan. Sometimes those things are just automatic in my brain.
No,
so
I get it.
I'll have to learn about that.
Same thing happens with me. St. Ignatius with a big crowd down to our right, including lots of students who were going crazy, banging the glass after they scored each of their goals. As Ethan Lachlan will hang on to this puck with his glove. Shots on goal favor the Wolfpack 5-4.
Besides the intensity of this game in the playoffs and the Loyola game that we saw before this, just want to put it out there that even the coaches are being a little bit more intense. All these St. Ignatius coaches have ties on.
Well, that is usually pretty typical for them. I know I'm good. I should say I'm close with Spencer Montgomery, the head coach of the St. Ignatius Wolfpack. Of course, he is the guy that opened up the Barn Hockey Bar down in the city, right by the United Center, where the SHL kickoff event was hosted. This shot tipped wide, and it'll go to the far side corner. Cesario, now Pajurski behind the net. Benji Pajurski to the far side, and Jeremy comes to the near side. 6:20 to go first period. This one lifted up and out all the way down for an icing. 5-5 the shots. 2-0 to the Wolfpack. Goals today from Colin Chinland and Michael Holub.
Dylan, besides Tiernan Ryan, I think this Colin Chinland is really skating. He's kind of like possessed, and he wants this win. So we're going to have to watch those two players, as those are, I think, the two biggest offensive threats on St. Ignatius.
Puck falls. Faceoff goes to the near side corner. Titans look to keep it in. Wyatt Sherwood got it deep. Blake Hoffer's stick in the way. Tiernan Ryan lifts it ahead and knocked out of the air by Sherwood. Legally, that was a pretty nice play. Good hand-eye by number 94. Now here comes the man in question. Wyatt Sherwood through the legs of one, got the puck back, and his shot. He whiffed on it as Charlie Reef's stick was in the way. Now this pass up ahead, looking for Michael Holub. He tips it into the zone. Marty McCauley to it. Plays it to Sherwood. Wyatt Sherwood, stretch pass looking for Hoffer. He can't tip it into the zone cleanly. And it'll be taken back by Ignatius. Alex Tutsius. Over to Freemuth. Zach Freemuth down to the far side corner. James Doherty. And out to neutral ice it comes. Thrown on net. And up at the left point, here's a shot by Ryder Nardella, blocked. Now Nick Ventura comes through neutral ice. Nick Ventura over the line. He'll take a shot, and that one just missed the crossbar. Good release by number 2-7 there. Now Will Stevens centered it, looking for Ventura, but that one deflects away and off to the side. Kulikowski can't keep it in the zone. Colin Chinland here with the puck. Chinland around one stick, shoots and scores! What a goal by Chinland, his second of the period. And it's 3-zip.
You know, the other night we didn't get down 3-0. I think we had a 2-1 deficit, but I told you Colin Chinland is really skating like he's got, you know, not something to prove, but they're just getting more excited the bigger the lead that they have. So, you're gonna, I don't know if it's a timeout or maybe even, just, they're gonna have to kind of change it up here a little bit.
So 3 goals by St. Ignatius in 12 and a half minutes to open up the game. Still plenty of time and plenty of hockey to play, but the Titans certainly not in a position they wanted to be. Again, this is a best 2 out of 3 series. So this is not an elimination game for the Titans, but it's a lot better a position to be up 1-0 in the series than down.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's not an elimination game, but you don't want to show St. Ignatius that you're vulnerable, especially after they had a win the other night. And you certainly don't want to have to come back at the end of the game to do it.
Adam Sokol over the line, right side, takes a shot. That one's stuffed by Ryder Nardella. Now Nardella gets to it behind the goal line. Puck takes a crazy hop. Surma shoots, and the save made by Lachlan. Now Rizzuti. Pierce Davidson sent it up high, Bergamini to the net, blocked by his own man Surma. Now Weller down to the near side corner. Adam Sokol finds it, shoots it. Puck deflects high in the air. Where is it? It's loose, and it's cleared out to the neutral zone. Bergamini spins, dumps it back in, and the Titans will change.
Good play by Bergamini to give them the opportunity to get some fresh legs out there.
This puck kept in the zone by Ignatius. Here's a shot that deflects into the far side corner. Tutsias hits a man into the boards. And Iggy keeps it in the zone. Here's Jeremy. A slap shot from the point that missed the net wide to the left. 2.5 to play here in the first period. Boy, a goal would be critical for the Titans now, as this centering pass in the slot taken away by McCauley. Marty McCauley up to Pajerski. Benji Pajerski sent it into the zone. Good play. But Marty McCauley couldn't catch up to it in time. .2:12 to go, first period. Marty McCauley finds Dylan Monaghan. Monaghan over the blue line to the net. That one turned away by Lachlan. Now McCauley to Monaghan, who dumps it down. Behind the net it goes, and that puck's taken by James Doherty. Doherty up to Ryan, that one by him. And this will go right on net and be an icing, or pardon me, not an icing, right on target. And Eli Kamens will put a glove on top of it.
Well, the next point that Zach Freeman gets is going to be his 100th point of the season. So, boy, wouldn't that be a timely thing to happen right here.
Yeah, no kidding. Zach Freemuth has been on milestone watch for maybe like the past 3 weeks on various different categories. Broke the SHL single season scoring record, scored his 50th goal of the season the other night, and now is 1 point away from 100 points on the season, in or out of the SHL.
And I think that goal was the overtime winner, so
sure was.
That was very exciting.
Kept in the zone, here's a shot, and lots of velocity there off the stick of Charlie Reef, but that takes a funny hop off the boards and goes way up high out of play. 1:15 to go.
If I'm to Jim Philbin, I'm saying, can I get this last minute and 15 seconds ticked off this clock so we can get our boys over here and we can have a little bit of a discussion.
Yeah, 1 timeout per game in hockey. You have to use it wisely. Of course, in the NHL, you get 3 timeouts per period just automatically due to the commercial breaks, but in high school hockey, it really is only that 1 timeout per game and then the intermission, and that's it. Besides that, you just keep flowing on and on. Will Stevens sent it in. That one bounces off the boards. Kulikowski. Now Ventura shoots, and a good save made by Lachlan. As that one made Gerard lean back and look to the heavens. Now here comes Iggy. Colin Chinland with a shot and a big save. Rebound. Oh, what a stop by Kamens. Maybe his best save of the season.
Wow. You're going to look back at that second stop there that he made after the initial rebound, and that could be a game saver by the time we're done with this game.
As Eddie Olczyk would say in a broadcast, remember that stop.
Yeah.
As we continue on. Each team's leader in points ready at the face-off circle. Tiernan Ryan pulls it back. Got it to the far side. Michael Hollow. And Ryan Mulvey looked to get it. Now Blake Hoffer will. Hoffer slides it over Sherwood. Wyatt Sherwood over the line, tries a snipe, and a good release. But that goes into the glove of Lachlan.
Yeah, that was a good play. Sherwood came over and didn't have any help, so he kind of positioned himself so that he could shoot it between the legs of the St Ignatius defender. So smart play. You got a better chance of maybe, having the goalie not see that type of a shot. Ultimately, he did that.
Danny Highcamp taken away. Nick Ventura up to Freemuth, tipped it to Sherwood. Now Freemuth, that one just backhanded wide of the net. And this will be sent all the way down, but the period expires. So 17 minutes are in the books. And St. Ignatius with a shocking start. They lead 3-0 as the teams will meet at their bench and get ready for period number 2.
I don't know, Dylan, maybe the number of games, I don't know how many games St. Ignatius played, but maybe the number of games is doing a little bit of a catch-up on GBS. I mean, if I went and talked to each of the players, they'd say, heck no. This is, we're young, we love hockey, this is what we do. But, 6 games in 8 nights, and it's just a lot. If I come to help you broadcast a game here, I can hardly do 3 and 4 nights, and I'm not even skating around.
So, if there's a silver lining for the Titans, we talked about this on our broadcast, John, on Tuesday night. St. Ignatius with a plus 19 goal differential in period number 1. But in the second period, only plus 1. And in the third period, the same, also just plus 1. So the first period is by a long shot their most dominant period, which means the Titans can really put on pressure here and claw their way back. And I mean, boy, it's a really deflating start for the Titans, sure, but in the grand scheme of things, with 2 full periods to go, 3 goals is not a lot to overcome.
It might not be a lot to overcome, but Dylan, even on paper, if that's what, for instance, their second period goal differential is, I think you and I mentioned that at the beginning of the second period, the last time these two teams met a couple days ago, and nothing happened. And we actually went into that third period, I believe, down 3 if I'm not correct. But this is a proud team. I keep saying it, and so and I love their uniforms, and and they also have a good crowd representation in the stands. So they're going to try to put something on the scoreboard for their fans and parents.
Second period, we are ready. Second period on the South Hockey Network is sponsored by Gel Cert. As we have switched sides, period of the long change. And the long change, not as significant here at this rink because the benches are much closer to center ice. As John, most high school hockey rinks have the penalty boxes in between the bench. Here at this rink, it's NHL style. You got the penalty boxes and scorers area here on the near side, benches on the far side, which means that those players are just separated by that pane of glass at the benches. Vanderploeg shoots. That one deflects high off a stick. Now Nick Ventura. Ventura left it. Tootsius shoots it. And And this one will go behind the goal line. Ventura up high, Asher Vanderplug. Vanderplug tried a shot, that one deflects into the corner. A minute gone here in period number 2. 3-0 to the Wolfpack. Colin Chinland with 2 goals, Michael Hollub with the other. As Ventura taken down. Vanderplug. Freemuth was tapping a stick, but it missed him, but it tipped off his stick, so it won't be an icing. Now here's Sherwood. As fans on the Titan side want a penalty on that one too, but they're not going to get it. Now Danny Heidkamp shoots it, and that goes into the glove of Eli Kamens. He'll hang on for another whistle.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at that, Dylan. There was a couple plays there. You know, one was just a clean hit, but the other one was a stick right underneath the skate blade, put the GBS player down on his butt, and I quickly looked over, expected the hand to be raised, and nothing. So.
Face-off won by the Wolfpack, all the way down to their own zone. That's how clean of a win it was. Here's Egan Ryan. Playing it to the far side, Simon Moynihan. Pardon me, that was Charlie Reef, but here comes Davidson back into the zone. He shoots, and that one tipped off to the far side corner. 16-11 the shots on goal in favor of St. Ignatius. Adam Sokol back in his own zone. Weller, now Vergamini near side. He plays it off the boards. It goes to Surma, who scored in his last game. First goal of the game for the Titans against the Stevenson Patriots 2 nights ago. Vergamini out to Surma. Frank Surma into the zone, or he couldn't bring it over the line. Now here comes Tiernan Ryan. Ryan looked to pull it to his backhand. He lost the puck for a moment. He got it back, and now behind the goal line. Tiernan Ryan. Zach Freemuth hacking for the puck. He got it free to McCauley. Marty McCauley finds Surma with it. Frank Surma chipped it in, then takes a hit from Max Meyer. Freemuth gets the puck, centered at Sherwood. Wyatt Sherwood goes behind the net. Now up high, he was looking for Freemuth, but that one deflects away from his stick. Now Tiernan Ryan with speed against Marty McCauley. McCauley hits him into the boards, then he threw it up high. That's taken away by Hoffer. Now Sherwood gets it across to Freeman. The captain over the line, got it to Sherwood. He shoots, big save, rebound, Hoffer! And Ethan Laughlin comes across to make the stop.
Dylan, I don't know what these referees are looking at, but Nardella just hit Freeman right in the face with his stick coming out of their zone, and the ref was right there, and I could have called it from up here. You know, in the NHL, that would have been called in a second, so not quite sure why that wasn't called.
We haven't seen any penalties in this game so far by either team. All 3 of those Iggy goals came in 5-on-5 even strength play.
Well, I think the important thing to notice is that there have been some penalties committed in this game, so maybe these refs are just, you know, holding on to those whistles and going to let them play, which you better understand. If you're not going to get any help from the refs, then you're going to have to do it yourself.
Here's McCauley over to Pajurski. Here come the Titans. Benji Pajurski looked to slide it to the near side, but that one past Cesario. And it's cleared off the glass and out. Here comes Sam Reef. And Cesario will take it away. He gave it right up at the blue line. Here's Jackson Steinlauf with an attempt, and that one wouldn't go. Now a backhander, locked in close. He tried another backhander, that one tipped high. Cesario chips it off the glass, and down into the Wolfpack zone it goes. Colin Chinland with speed, already with 2 goals tonight. Taken away by Vanderplug, he gets it out to Stevens. Stevens plays it off the boards, around one man, then he catches up to the puck. Will Stevens down below the goal line. Far side Ventura. Nick Ventura. As this one's cleared out to the near side by the Wolfpack. AJ Kulikowski dumps it in. Bounces off the boards and Lachlan settles it down. A quiet second period compared to the first. St. Ignatius leading 3-0. All three of those goals came in period number one. A giveaway. Here comes Ventura. Centered it looking for Stevens, but that one by him. As now in the near side corner, puck picked up. Behind the net, centering pass by Iggy wouldn't go. And Nick Ventura plays it off the glass. And all the way down for an icing, stopping the play with 11:10 to go in the second period.
Yeah, the GBS player, Adam Sokol, put the St. Ignatius player on his butt in the corner. St. Ignatius is now calling for a penalty and that they're not going to get. I think the P's are missing from the whistles because it looks like they're not going to call any penalties tonight.
Well, this is a fresh set of refs compared to the last two games, but the two games before this one had the same referee foursome do the first and second game, so I'm assuming these guys are going to do the second and the third, or the third and fourth games. The game after this one, St. Viator versus Glenbrook North. As those are two teams that get a decent amount of penalties, so we'll have to see what happens in that one. Bergamini plays it to Sokol. Now Pierce Davidson hacks it in. Lachlan will settle it down and put a glove on the puck. Ethan Lachlan having a good night so far, making all 13 stops.
Well, he's got the goose egg up there, but you know, you just got to reach deep. You got to get down there, and you got to figure out how to pull this one out.
Now, there you go.
Sorry, I might have.
No, I don't think that was
off.
you. Dylan Ward and John Ward with you on the South Hockey Network. Here is Meyer. He couldn't get a pass across now. Freemuth gets it out to Sherwood. Wyatt Sherwood, will he try a shot? And settle down and shoved off to the side. What a pass, Freemuth to Hoffer, he scores! And it's point number 100 on the season for Freemuth. And a much needed goal for the Titans. Hoffer puts them on the board.
Dylan, so many times right after a great defensive play and a great offensive play happens, and McCauley had a great play there. He put his stick down and got that St. Ignatius rush stopped and got the puck moving the other way, and GBS just puts one up on the board because of it.
And all of a sudden, John, you look at that scoreboard, it's 3-1. Boy, does that feel different than 3-0. One goal can make such a huge difference in the energy and intensity of the game. And now the Titans have a little bit of momentum on Blake Hoffer's 25th of the season. A shot in and out of the glove of Kamens. Goes to the near side corner. Kept alive, here's a shot. And what a save made by Kamens with the glove. Rebound, that one just sent wide. Now this one thrown to the net. Another stop by Eli. He stops it with his left pad. Now a battle for the puck in open ice. Iggy finds it. Here's a shot as Chinlin sends it over the crossbar.
Got to get this puck cleared.
Chinlin still with it. Sends it over Vanderplug. Play it off the glass and out. Here comes Nick Ventura. Ventura over the line. Takes a shot. That one high of Laughlin's glove in the crossbar. Tootsius then will send it down below the line. It'll be played to the far side, Monaghan. Dylan Monaghan pressuring at the far side half boards. 9 minutes to go in the second period. 3-1, Ignatius. Cesario to the far side. Vanderploeg gets to it, but he didn't get there in time before it's cleared out by Sam Reef. AVP now to Monaghan. He chipped it in, Pajerski chasing after it. Benji Pajerski looked to center for Cesario, but that one goes off a stick. And here comes the pack. Over the line and chipping this one in was Jeremy. Now right in front, here's a backhand shot, and a save made by Kamens. Boy, has he been hot after allowing the first three. Pajerski clears it out, neutral zone, Cesario chasing after it. Jonathan Cesario under the stick, but he lost the puck and it goes right on net, where Laughlin will hang on to it. 8 to go in the middle frame.
You know, if you look at Zach Kamens, right, he really is keeping GBS in this game. He, gave up a couple goals. Maybe one of them was a little bit weak, but he is come to light so far. So his teammates want to be able to hand him, a more competitive game. So we'll see how they, handle the next 8 minutes and 3 seconds of this period.
Plenty of time for the Titans, not just in the game, but in the period to get level. They gotta keep playing good D, and like you said, Kamens needs to keep staying sharp if the Titans want to stage a comeback. Aiden Weller, near side corner. Sent up high, Davidson looking to poke this one out. Pierce Davidson comes up ice. Davidson over the line, takes a shot, and blockered away by Laughlin. Now near side. They fight for the puck. And it goes to the far side. Simon Moynihan will play it out. And it goes to the neutral zone. Now here comes the Wolfpack. Danny Heidkamp over the line, takes a shot. That one just missed the left post. And it goes to the far side where Davidson picks it up. Pierce Davidson, now Adam Sokol, plays it all the way down. And that is going to be an icing against the Titans. They'll have to take a D-zone draw here.
Seems like GBS has picked up a little bit of the momentum from their goal, as should be. This is a momentum sport game, and more than just about any game I've ever noticed.
Sorry, folks, that 3-2 on your screen was incorrect. I'm not sure how long you were seeing that. It is only 3-1 in favor of the Wolfpack, as Brad Cesario has just fixed it. Hoffer, the lone goal scorer for the Titans. Centered it, McCauley, and the save made, rebound Sherwood, and what a stop by Laughlin as the Wolfpack clear it out.
Talk about a couple of good saves. Let's give credit where credit is due.
Hoffer over the line. Now to Sherwood, he kicked it down to the corner. 6:30 to go in period number 2. Freemuth up to Mulvey. Ryan Mulvey to the net, tipped on its way. Sherwood there, Hoffer as well, poking for it. Where's the puck? It squirts free to the far side corner and cleared out by the Wolfpack. It will not go far enough for icing. Ryan Mulvey plays it to Freemuth in neutral ice. Zach Freemuth collides with Michael Hollub. Hollub gets the puck into the zone, slides it across, and back to Hollub. That wouldn't work, then they score. And it is, let's see, Jackson Steinlau. And back to a 4-1 lead.
Dylan, that play really started in between the red line and the blue line of GBS. Freemuth really had a violent collision with Hollub, but Hollub was the one who ended up standing at the end of that collision, and he was able to come in, made a nice pass over to his teammate, and after the initial shot, got a rebound and put it back in.
So the Titans, that first line especially, Hoffer and Freemuth and Sherwood, and McCauley included in that, had a couple of great chances right before that goal was scored, and really critical opportunities missed by the Titans, and the other way came the Wolfpack, and they have gotten back to a 3-goal advantage.
Yeah, you want to look at trying to minimize those offensive chances by Ignatius, right? And obviously build up your offensive chances. So right now they're just kind of trading some really good opportunities, and you got to eliminate the opportunities for Ignatius.
Colum Chinlin plays it in. Tiernan Ryan catches up to it. Ryan wraps around the net, centered it for Chinlin. That one bounces off of his possession. Zach Freemuth hacks it out to neutral ice. Here comes Blake Hoffer. Looking, Hoffer sent it up high, nobody home, except for Tiernan Ryan. Now the Wolfpack rush the other way, 3-on-2. Chinlin shoots and just missed the net. Maybe he was looking for a deflection by Haynes.
And his 3rd goal.
No kidding, Colum Chinlin on hat trick watch with 2 goals tonight. Freemuth into the glove of Lachlan. Good shot, good release, good move by the captain. But no dice.
Yeah, Freemuth kind of reminded me of Wayne Gretzky back in his day, that coming up on his off wing and then doing a quick stop and moving towards the middle and then taking the shot. Laughlin made a great stop. So that shot was really whistling in there.
Face off, taken by the Titans initially, and then it gets deflected up into the netting. 4:57 to go in the second. Shots on goal favor the Wolfpack, 24-22. They lead the game 4-1. American Heartland Ice Arena, home of the Loyola Ramblers. You can see the LA logo behind the net here. In this neutral home for games 1 and 2 of the SHL quarterfinals for all 8 teams. Mulvey out to Kulikowski. Pardon me, that was McCauley, but here comes Kulikowski, centered at Stevens, and that one just knocked away. And here come the Wolfpack, Sam Reef. Over the line, left wing, threw it on target, turned away by the stick of Kamens. Kulikowski. Ahead, Ventura. Kulikowski gets it back. AJ Kulikowski takes a shot, and he just missed the net. Ventura from way up high shoots. That one blocked on its way. Tootsius now to Stevens. He will shake a shot, and that goes into the glove of Lachlan. 4:03 to go in the second. 4-1 Pack.
Yeah, GBS is really moving. I'm on some of those plays, really moving well. The only problem is Laughlin's getting some good eyesight on the lanes for those pucks coming in. So far, you know, on some of these, at least the last couple of rushes, the saves have been fairly easy for him because there's nobody in front of him.
There's another shot. There's another save by Ethan Lachlan. Boy, he's having a great night. 23 stops.
Once again, GBS is in that position where they're looking for that late period goal just to keep them within reach of St. Ignatius. So, you know, it's a tough position.
4-1 the score. That was the score late in the third period at Glenview Ice Center on last Tuesday, where the Titans scored 2 goals in less than a minute to get it to 4-3, but ultimately that was it. Adam Sokol. Now Surma, the shot kept in and shot to the net by by Jack Eber, and Kamens made the stop. Now a close chance wouldn't go. Now the Titans look to get it out and rush ahead. Frank Surma, that one just out of his reach. McCauley out to neutral ice. Simon Moynihan Gloved it down, Sokol intercepts. Here comes Davidson across the line. Here's Davidson, shoots, and Lachlan makes the stop awkwardly. McCauley, left point. Marty McCauley kicks it to the center, but it's taken away by the Wolfpack. Here comes Simon Moynihan. Over the line, Moynihan, taken away by Sherwood. He got it ahead to Blake Hoffer. Partial breakaway, Hoffer shoots, and the save made by Lachlan. Now a hit into the boards opens the door. Freemuth is hurting at the blue line, and they won't blow the play dead. Here comes Ventura. Up high, McCauley, he shoots. A penalty is coming up on the hit as Freemuth finally gets to his skates, and he'll stay in the play after being subdued for a while. And 2:22 to go in the second. Titans are going to get their first power play of the game, first power play for either team of this game.
Yeah, and that penalty was against Freemuth, so typically he would be your first man on the first line out for the power play, but he is nursing something over there. He's got his head down over on the left side of the bench, and the backup goalie, Isabella, is talking to him, and they'll try to figure out what happened there on the hit, but at least it was the resulting of a power play for GBS, which they desperately need.
Titan power play in the regular season finished at 35.6%. All power plays on the South Hockey Network are brought to you by RSM. Although in 3 games against the Wolfpack in the season series, the Titan power play only 1 for 6. 50% power play in the Titans' past 8 games. 11 for 22 conversion rate. Marty McCauley leads this team in power play points with 20. Got it to Stevens. He dumps it into the zone. McCauley way down low. Looks for a pass. Marty comes up high, still with the puck, now to Ventura, right circle. Nick Ventura shoots, that's off the crossbar, and up into the stands and caught by a Titan fan.
And he gets a well-deserved applause there for the great catch off the ceiling. McCauley is your architect on this power play, and even though he went really way down low, makes you a little bit nervous that the points aren't covered. He was able to control that puck, move it around, and created a great offensive threat up there.
And now Freemuth back on the ice for the center ice faceoff. He wins it. Up to McCauley, now Freemuth. Zach Freemuth back up to McCauley, now Sherwood, left circle, shoots, and he just missed the left corner. Zach Freemuth slides it over to Sherwood. Wyatt Sherwood dumps it down. Titans power play scored 2 goals against Stevenson last night, including a 5-on-3. McCauley and Freemuth factored into both. Marty McCauley shoots, blocked in close, and the puck rolls out to the neutral zone. And the Titan fans want a penalty on the takedown of Marty McCauley. They're not going to get one. Here comes Freemuth, who has an assist tonight. Zach Freemuth. Puck bounced off his stick, and Sherwood got it up high. Tutsius across to Freemuth. Zach Freemuth turns, comes up high, slides it across for Sherwood. Wyatt Sherwood shoots. Save made by Lachlan. Puck is still loose. And it's punched free by the Wolfpack, and Tutsius will glove it, but not keep it in the zone, but keep it from going all the way down. Now Alex Tutsius. Over the line, left wing side, taken away by the Wolfpack. They'll clear it all the way. 30 seconds to go in the period, 10 to go on the power play. Here's Vanderplug, finds Tutsius. Alex Tutsius up to Kulikowski. AJ Kulikowski over the line, crashes the net, and Lachlan able to cover it up. Clock is running, and there it goes.
That's a great play by Kulikowski because he came in on the left-hand side and just held the St. Ignatius player's stick off to the side, and then he had to put even though it was a weak backhander, you got to get that puck to the net. And it took the St. Ignatius player Laughlin a couple seconds to make the save.
Clock winding down in period number 2. Kulikowski chips it down. Charlie Reef will play keep away. And the horn's gonna sound on period number 2. So a 3-0 lead after 1 for the Wolfpack. And each team with a goal in the second. A much better period played by the Titans in the second period. They've actually taken the lead in shots now at this point. They'll head into the locker room down 4-1 with the third period looming.
Yeah, they'll have a serious discussion because I believe that they were down. Were they down 3-1 the last time that they played? They came. Now they're down by 3.
They're actually
right?
down 2-1.
Going into the third.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean,
yes, correct.
they have a 3-goal deficit, and which is going to mean that you're going to have to be thinking about the clock right really when the period starts. And so certainly they can't give up the first goal in this next period, and not only that is that they got to score a couple, and I would say probably within the first 5 minutes one of them's got to go in.
Well, like I said, the team's tied here in the second period. The Titans have not outscored a team, or pardon me, they've only outscored any team in the second period in 4 of their last 15 games. So third period coming up. As I mentioned, Dylan Ward here and John Ward on the call with you, Gerard Boris on the camera, and Brad Cesario keeping score in the top left corner of your screen. We'll mute our mics, take a timeout, but stay right here live on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. This is the South Hockey Network, third period coming up. back to the South Hockey Network, everybody, live here on YouTube, live from American Heartland Ice Arena. It is game number 1 of the best 2 out of 3 series for the SHL quarterfinals here for the Glenbrook South Titans against the St Ignatius Wolfpack. Boy, the Wolfpack are really handing it to the Titans as they have dominated GBS throughout the regular season, and they're carrying that into the postseason now. And the Titans enter this third period down 4-1 to St Ignatius. This is Dylan Ward on the call, along with John Ward, Gerard Boris on the camera, Brad Cesario keeping score in the top left corner of your screen. And the Titans have been hot here in the third period lately. They have only allowed 7 third period goals in their last 11 games, 6 if you exclude empty netters. And of course, just like when these two teams played on Tuesday, the Titans were down 4-1. They scored 2 in the final 3 minutes to bring it back to 4-3.
Well, those are some really good numbers for third periods, right? I mean, if you're below a goal for the third period, I mean, you know, that's putting yourself in a good position. But here we go, and we find the GBS team in a pretty precarious situation. They need 3 goals to tie the game, right? And you know, St. Ignatius is playing a good game. Colin Chinlin's skating really fast. I think he's the best player out there, even besides Tiernan. So we're just going to have to look for 3 unanswered goals probably, because if St. Ignatius gets a 5th, you know, that's going to make this not insurmountable, but very difficult to come back from. So maybe 3 unanswered goals, maybe 1 early to get this GBS team fired up.
Well, St. Ignatius, their offense has just been rolling as they have now scored in 19 of their last 20 periods played coming in to the third period here. But the only period that they did not score was against New Trier Green a couple of games ago, and that was the third period that they didn't score. Colin Chinlin, or pardon me, that's Michael Hollub, number 5 in white, giving up to Marty McCauley. The Titans' lone goal came off the stick of Blake Hoffer. Sherwood now to Hoffer, and Hoffer comes over the line down the right wing side, takes a shot. That one sails high of the net. Ryan Mulvey up to Ventura. Found Hoffer just on sides. Blake Hoffer, backhanded centering try. But getting in the way of that one was Ryder Nardella. Vanderploeg couldn't put it through the skates of a Wolfpack. And this one kept in the zone. Backhand flip to the net. And it comes to the near side corner, right back below the goal line for Jackson Steinlau. AJ Kulikowski ahead to Will Stevens. Stevens over the line, cuts behind the net. Will Stevens. Vanderploeg dumps it down. And it goes to the far side corner where the Wolfpack tip it out. Shots on goal favor GBS. 28-26 in the game, 1-0 in this third period. By the way, the third period on the South Hockey Network is brought to you by PW Jet.
Which just shows you how good Laughlin's playing.
Now right in front, Ventura gets in there. You said it, John. Ethan Laughlin with 27 stops against the best offense in the SHL. The Titans average 4.63 goals per game, but have just scored the 1 here tonight.
That's about exactly how many goals they need to score to pull this one out.
As Davidson checks Jack Eber into the near boards, but sort of missed on the collision, and Adam Sokol plays it out to Davidson. Aiden Weller through the legs, nice move. Weller around another, then lost the puck as he entered the zone. Weller threw it up high, Vergamini. Fan on a shot, got the puck back. Slides it over to Sokol. Now it deflects to Weller. Aiden Weller to the net, looking for a tip maybe by Davidson. Didn't get it and it missed. Bergamini, now Sokol. Slid it to the center, but that's deflected out to neutral ice by the Wolfpack. Titans need a goal and they need it quickly. Here's Nardella. Puck taken away by the Titans. Here they come. Benji Pajurski with speed, shoots, and he just missed the top left corner. Nice Russian shot by number 2-9. Now Pajurski. Cesario, Pajurski got it back. Across for Monaghan. Dylan Monaghan shoots, got his own rebound after a block, and sent it wide. Now Jeremy. Through neutral ice. Charlie Jeremy crashes the net, lost the puck. And the loose one's grabbed by Pajurski. He goes to Cesario. Jonathan Cesario over the line, right side. Takes a hit into the boards. And the puck is sent to the far side. Takes a funny hop off a stanchion right in front, Cesario. And he couldn't pull it to his forehand for a clean shot. Ryan Mulvey. And Charlie Reef right in front, Monaghan, and he just missed the left post. Titans with close chance after close chance here, and another look. Just rolls by Monaghan's stick. Can't bury it. Pass Ethan Lachlan. Now Cesario shoots, locked in close, and St. Ignatius clears it out, and that threads the needle of the stanchions here at the ceiling. So it won't be a whistle.
Boy, if GBS couldn't score on those opportunities, you think, maybe they're just snake bit, but they got to keep on going, keep on putting off that offensive threat. Something's going to go in. I mean, that was really unbelievable, that little series of plays there.
They come right back into the zone. Marty McCauley lost the puck, and it's forked out. Tiernan Ryan rushes ahead of Mulvey. On a breakaway, he scores!
Dylan, I'm not too sure. I just saw what I saw. I think the puck came off of Tiernan Ryan's stick, so it wasn't actually a shot.
Well, we're taking a look at the replay right now. I think you're right.
I think he went to pull it from the backhand to the forehand, lost the puck, and it just slid under Kamens, and now the deficit is 4.
First 4-goal lead for the Wolfpack at any point tonight. .11:39 to go in the third. And the task gets just that much taller for the Glenbrook South Titans.
It was interesting. Hoffer took that shot all the way from the blue line with nobody in between him and the goalie. So I don't know if he thought that he had a chance to put it in.
Tootsie is to the net, turned away by Lachlan. It goes up high and out of play. Don't forget, folks, this is not an elimination game. This is game 1 of a best 2 out of 3 series. Game 2 will be tomorrow at 3:50 p.m. right back here at American Heartland Ice Arena. I won't be calling that game. Rudy Hodgson will. One of my colleagues over at the SHL Network. He'll be joined by Wes Anderson for that one. Those two are a great crew. They call most of the Paul Blue Demon hockey games. You'll enjoy them tomorrow if you're not going to be here at the rink and tuned in instead. Centering pass, and Jackson Steinlauf couldn't get it cleanly. Titans come ahead. Fremouth gets it to Nick Ventura. Ventura down the right wing, centered it. Kulikowski missed the net. Fremouth on the rebound, and that stop rebound, they score! And I'm not sure exactly how that puck crossed the goal line, but they all count the same, and the Titans get a little bit closer.
Yeah, that was a chippy play, but at this point, you don't care. I mean, there was an initial shot. I thought that there was a save, and then all I saw was the puck just go behind Laughlin into the net. So that's GBS's second goal. Deficit is 3 again. You know, if that's going to happen, it had to happen then.
Freemuth led the handshake line at the bench, so we'll credit the goal to him. It's his 31st of SHL play, 51st of the season.
We'll take 3 more goals like that. Not pretty, but it's in the net.
Now here's Weller. In his own zone, Davidson, near side corner. 10:17 to go in regulation time. Here's Davidson. Got it ahead. Adam Sokol races after the puck. Laughlin way out of his net, but Sokol couldn't get to it before 26 in white did instead. Now this one thrown to the net, right in front. Davidson kicked it back to his stick. Laughlin out of position again, and no luck. Bergamini left point. Threw it to the net, tipped on its way, and rolls wide. Titans have the momentum here, that's for sure. Surma shoots, save made, rebound. Davidson draws a penalty, as you pointed out, John, so the Titans to the power play here.
Okay, that's all GBS's just tenacious effort and speed around Laughlin. Laughlin's putting his hands up like, what are you guys talking about? Right, he lost his stick, and I think that made St. Ignatius play a little bit more desperately, and they ended up pulling one of the GBS players down.
GBS has scored at least 1 power play goal in 7 of their last 10 games. 2 for 5 last game against Stevenson.
Kind of think this is a must-have for GBS, as they got their big guns out. McCauley, the anchor on this power play, we can get the draw.
The draw goes to Iggy, and they will clear to start the power play. Still lots of time left. All power plays on the South Hockey Network are brought to you by RSM. Here is Zach Freemuth, who just scored to get the Titans within 3. Over to Sherwood, far side, tipped out of there, and racing after the puck is Haynes. Austin Haynes, shorthanded, shoots. That one deflects wide. Now here come the Titans, Zach Freemuth with speed over the line. Freemuth, toe drag and a shot. Deflected off a stick and goes out of play. 9:04 to go third.
Yeah, GBS is going to have to get more of those shots on net. St. Ignatius doing a good job of blocking them. Sticks in the way, tipping them out of play, getting their whistles, and slowing GBS down. So see if we can get some of those to actually have that goalie make the save.
Face off one up to McCauley. Now Sherwood shoots. Blocked, and the puck bounces down to the corner. Blake Hoffer up to Freemuth. Zach Freemuth. Now McCauley over to Sherwood, left circle. Got it back to McCauley. He shoots, and that one's deflected away. And Iggy looks to clear. Freemuth gets to it before it goes outside the zone. Now Marty McCauley. Right circle, threw it over to the left side. Sherwood fan on a shot. And Ignatius in the corner, pitting the puck up against the boards, killing some time. Blake Hoffer's now got it. He threw it up to McCauley. Marty McCauley shoots, deflected up high and out of play.
Laughlin made a good stop with his right shoulder on that, or his right arm. Once again, the puck went out of play, hit the netting, and after some pressure from GBS, they get those timely whistles to just slow them down enough. But we have to get these draws. We've lost the last couple. We need to get these draws so we can get our defense into this power play.
Didn't do it that time. Tiernan Ryan, shorthanded for the Wolfpack. We'll dump it right back down again. 27 seconds to go on the Titan power play. 0 for 1 tonight. Stevens ahead to McCauley. Marty McCauley into the zone. In the slot now, Stevens over to Ventura. He tries a shot. That wouldn't work. And this one's cleared down again. That'll finish the Titan power play. Here's Marty McCauley waiting at the blue line. McCauley takes a shot, sticked away by Ethan Lachlan. Now here come the Wolfpack. Jackson Steinlauf 2-on-1. He takes a shot, save, rebound, and Chinland couldn't backhand that one in for the hat trick. Ventura off the near boards, can't get to the puck. And St. Ignatius will rework with it. 7:10 to go, third period. Sokol. Now to the near side corner. Here's Pierce Davidson with the puck. He gets out to neutral ice, kicks it over, gets back to it. Pierce Davidson couldn't find Adam Sokol with it, as this one's sent back down to neutral ice. Time ticking away on the Titans. Adam Sokol, right point, now to Weller. Aiden Weller. And taken back by the Wolfpack. Adam Sokol now recovers. Sokol plays it to Vanderploeg. Asher Vanderploeg kills some time while his team changes. Aiden Weller, now to Pajerski. Now to neutral ice. And back to Weller. Cesario across, looking for Pajerski. Now Weller chips it in. This will be taken by the Wolfpack again. Centering pass, Weller shoots, and the net kicked off its moorings. They'll play on, and Ethan Lachlan will fix it. Matthew Vergamini. Now to Aiden Weller. Dances around Danny Heidkamp. And missed Cesario with a pass. And that's an icing.
Well, he really, I think that was Weller. I think he really missed him on that pass by about 5 feet. But GBS is going to have to start opening this up and start taking some chances here. Their biggest enemy now is the clock. And so, like I say, just going to start taking some chances. You know, 6-2 doesn't make a difference. You need it. They need the next goal, and they need it quickly.
Titans have 36 shots. Just 2 of them have beaten Ethan Lachlan. Blake Hoffer, right circle, backhander, and call it Lachlan's 35th save. Boy, has he had a good night.
Yeah, he's had a good night. I mean, he deserves, you know, what's going on so far. You know, GBS 36 shots just shows the type of effort. You know, they're not giving up. They keep on peppering him with shots. He's answering just too many times tonight.
Drop of the puck. Behind the goal line, here's St. Ignatius. This should be an icing. And yes, it is. 5:07 to go, third period. Titans trail 5-2. Blake Hoffer and Zach Freemuth with the tallies. Who else?
Yeah, I think GBS is going to have to start winning some of those face-offs. There's another one, right? So Freeman to step in. GBS needs possession. They need possession of the puck.
Another face-off win for the Wolfpack. Sherwood intercepts the puck. He tries a shot, and that one padded away by Lachlan. Freemuth got to it, goes behind the net for Davidson. Now a centering try, Sherwood there in the slot, but it never got to his stick. Tiernan Ryan through the neutral zone. Ryan got it to Holub. Michael Holub chips it in. Wonder if Jim Philbin's gonna pull his goaltender here or save it. Holub, now Steinlauf. Jackson Steinlauf shoots, And that puck sails into the glove of Eli Kamens. 4:16 to go in the third. Keep in mind, Jim Philbin still has his timeout. He has not utilized that yet. We'll see how this game progresses here in the final minutes.
I don't know, what's the earliest you've ever seen Philbin pull a goaltender?
Well, I don't know that I've ever seen him pull a goaltender while down by 3 goals. So I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. We'll have to see. Tutsius Miss Ventura with a pass. This one back down into St. Ignatius' zone. Now Will Stevens finds Nick Ventura. Ventura throws it over far side. Kulikowski backhands it below the goal line for Stevens. Staying put is Kamens. Vanderplug down below the line. Now up high, Asher Vanderplug shoots, kicked out of there by Lachlan. Rebound, here's a shot, and that deflects up and out of play. 3:33 to go in the third. Shots on goal favor the Titans, 39-30. However, the Wolfpack lead 5-2.
Laughlin just hugged his player Steinloff, because Steinloff got a piece of that one and sent it into the protective netting.
So there goes Kamens to the bench for this faceoff. The Titans will throw on 6 attackers.
3:33. Need a goal a minute.
Freemuth, Sherwood, Davidson, Hoffer, McCauley, and Mulvey will try to get one on the board here. Sherwood fanning a shot. He'll try again, fanned again. Threw it to the net now. Davidson on the rebound, look for a backhander. That wouldn't work. This one's chipped out. Freemuth punches it back into the zone. Zach Freemuth, left circle, centered it, right side, Hoffer to the net, and the save made. Rebound, cleared out. Tiernan Ryan to the empty net. 6-2.
Yeah, he's not the guy to see with the puck with an empty net at the blue line.
So it's back to a 4-goal deficit with 3:03.
Well, I hope the boys have a curfew tonight, because they're going to play their 7th game in 9 days tomorrow, and that is a must-win.
St. Ignatius just seems to have the Titans' number this season. In spite of 4 less wins in the SHL regular season than the Titans had. And being the 6th seed against the Titans being the number 3 seed. It's funny how hockey works like that so many times. Right in front, Pajerski hacking and whacking, puck is loose. And they score, Matthew Vergamini. And the plot thickens a little bit.
This is too nerve-wracking, Dylan, because they put in their 3rd goal, they're still down by 3, and it just makes everybody go, what if? You know, and the problem is that it's a pretty big hill to climb, especially the way St. Ignatius is playing. They're not gonna, let GBS have it. So, but goal is a goal. So, miracles, can they happen again?
Well, now we'll see if Kamens goes back to the bench. Titans were trying to tie it down by 3 with the empty netter, but the empty net, I should say. But here's Danny Heidkamp. Now McCauley out to Sherwood. Wyatt Sherwood over to Freemuth. Eli's heading to the bench. Now Sherwood. Left circle takes a shot. That one blocked and cleared out to the neutral zone. Tutsius to Hoffer. Offsides, he has to wait. Now to the empty net again. And that's a goal. Ryder Nardella, who did not score a single goal in the SHL regular season, deposits that one into an empty cage.
St. Ignatius scores an empty netter from the GBS blue line, and they just scored an empty netter from their own blue line. So they're pretty accurate, especially that last shot.
So St. Ignatius is going to win this game. 7-3 the score at this moment. And, well, the Titans will need to respond in a big way tomorrow because, like you said, John, tomorrow will be an elimination game. And the Titans will look to win that game and force a third and decisive game that would be at the Glenview Ice Center. Date and time to be determined next week. Or if they lose, they will have an early exit from the SHL playoffs. But hey, I started working for this team 2 seasons ago, besides the senior year I had covering GBS hockey. And they played Stevenson in the first round of the playoffs, and that was back when they were the 6th seed. And they lost game 1. And that was back when I was calling games with Casey Crable. Casey, I saw you in the chat a little bit here and there throughout the game. Not sure if you have stuck around here with the score, but GBS came back to win against Stevenson in game 2, 6-3 at home. And then they won the game 3 in a thriller overtime session. So, and hey, you look at last year, GBN lost game 1 of their quarterfinal. They came back to take the next 2 and 3. So it's just gonna all come down to tomorrow and see what the Titans can do.
Well, besides the shots that GBS has put up on the board, I would say this has been a pretty decisive win for St. Ignatius. Got a St. Ignatius player down. He's probably limping back to the bench.
So the SHL newcomers, St. Ignatius, are going to make it 4 wins against the Titans. Whoa, hello. A big scrum by the net. Punches being thrown. Majerski still tangled up with a man. And just a reminder, these 2 teams play tomorrow.
Yeah, they play tomorrow, but I would say that, he's going to probably call a couple penalties, or
ref says to run the clock.
Run the clock. I mean, I think that this is on the refs a little bit because those whistles have been in their pockets all night. They've called a couple penalties, but, it's been pretty chippy here in the last couple minutes. I think is just players get upset, especially if they're being put down on the ice and they're not getting the penalties called.
So tough one for the Titans for sure. And St. Ignatius is going to make it 3 wins in 4 meetings this season against the Titans, regular season and postseason combined. And to the locker rooms they go, and right back to it at 3:50 tomorrow.
Zach Freeman is still talking to the referees down. Now he's being surrounded by the St. Ignatius players. I think he's trying to tell them, hey, you guys gotta call a better game.
So that's going to do it for our broadcast. Dylan Ward and John Ward. Hope you enjoyed the show in spite of the final score. And that was the St. Ignatius Wolfpack 7 and the Titans 3. Gerard Boris was on camera duties as always. And Brad Cesario was keeping score in the top left corner of your screen. And just a reminder, tomorrow's game will not be here on the GBS YouTube page. It will be on the SHL network at 3:50. Make sure you follow GBS Hockey on social media, and the link to that game broadcast will be posted there. Rudy Hodgson and Wes Anderson will be on the call for that one tomorrow, and I'll be here in the rink, but not broadcasting for the first time this season. I'll be spectating a GBS hockey game, so if you want to say hi and talk to me during the game, I'll be in the bleachers and roaming around. So anyway, must win for the Titans tomorrow to look to force a game 3. If not, season over. Well, SHL season over, I should say. Still got state, but that's a tough one. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, the team will see you tomorrow. John Ward and Dylan Ward, we will see you next time we have a broadcast right here on the South Hockey Network.